I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Coming to you live from Las Vegas. Live from Las Vegas. I've had a good time, great fellowship, met some brothers, and it's funny, walking down a in a crowded room in Vegas, and somebody recognizes you means a lot, and I appreciate that. Last night, man, down on Fairmont was crowded. Met a lot of different brothers down that way. Big shout out to Sigma no, Phi Beta Sigma. I'm sorry, Phi Beta Sigma. They're having their conclave here in Vegas. Big shout out to you. Wishing you well and success on your conclave. Greetings to everybody who's about to come on. So tonight's show is about the loss of brotherly love and sisterly love. The loss of brotherly love, sisterly love. That's what we're talking about tonight. And if you're in New York, I want to send you a big shout out, hoping that everything is well with you in New York. It seems that right now there's a blackout in New York. I hope your family is well. I hope that you're not caught in a situation to where you're in distress. So I'm definitely sending you a big shout out if you're in New York. Please check on your family if you have any family in New York, especially down in New Orleans. Understand that there's a storm coming through. So please, if you have family down in New Orleans and the southern states, reach out to them, see how they're doing. If you're on the East Coast, those families there, please reach out to them. Greetings, Brother Prophet. How you doing, man? I hope everything is going well with you. Brother Hines, I hope everything is going well with you. Brother David Weatherspoon, I hope everything is going well with you. Greetings to any and everybody who's coming on tonight. Hope you're going to enjoy the show. So this show is dealing with the loss of brotherly love and sisterly love. I'm gonna shut this blind down here. What's up, brother Barefoot? Barefoot. I'm back. I might need that light. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need that light.
Turn your lights on. Look the other side.
Other side of what?
Look the other side. Get what?
Yeah, I'm gonna need to sit up just a little bit. Whoa, that's a lot better. Thank you. That's a lot better, man. It got dark and dim. But anyway, so tonight we're talking about the loss of brotherly love, sisterly love. So I hope everybody's doing well as you begin to come in a little bit more. Hope you're all right, and that this podcast find you and yours doing well and great. So I'm gonna start off by saying this: if you are trying to, or if you are organizing a Grand Lodge, please do not use the same name as an existing Grand Lodge that is functioning. Hear me clearly, brothers and sisters, but more to the brothers. If you are using or about to organize yourselves into a Grand Lodge, please do not use the same name as a Grand Lodge which is already in existence. Number one, I'm gonna give you this example, and this is so true. So look, there's a Grand Lodge in Texas by the name of Joshua Grand Lodge of Texas. The Grand Master in that the Grand Master is Brother William Stein. I know Brother William Stein. I know the history of his Grand Lodge. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he and I communicate often. So yesterday, I'm here in Vegas, and I meet a brother, and I say, hey, bro, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. We chopping it up. I said, where you from, bro? He said, I'm from Texas. I said, oh, Texas, boy, everything is big in Texas. I'm like, we chopping it up. He said, yeah, I'm the Grand Master Joshua Grand Lodge of Texas. I said, Joshua Grand Lodge in Texas? I said, I know the Grand Master. He said, yeah, I'm the Grand Master. He said, nah, you don't look the right color to be the Grand Master of that jurisdiction. I was just like, okay. So come to find out, he was once part of that particular jurisdiction, and he was once part of that jurisdiction. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm saying to this brother, you don't do that. If you want to organize yourself into a Grand Lodge, it's cool. You do that. But don't use the same name as an existing Grand Lodge. That is just so disrespectful. That is just so heartbreaking. And this is what hurts Freemasonry amongst the ancient free and accepted Masons all the time. This is what hurts us. This is what puts a bad stigma amongst us and on us because of those type of individuals who leave and go organize another Grand Lodge. But you're going to use the same name as a sitting Grand Lodge that's already existing. They've been there for over 30 years and they're still there functioning. You're going to try to use their name? Come on now. You could do better than that. You could have came up with something different and went on about your business. And whatever, you don't go try to recruit the brothers from the Grand Lodge you just left. If they didn't want to go with you in the beginning, let it be. But you want to go back and try to recruit them brothers. That is just, this is why you don't get the respect that you deserve. If this is it. This is why you don't get that respect, because you go back and try to recruit people from the same jurisdiction that you left. And you left on your own free will and accord. This is the same thing that happened to my brother, Omar Scarf, the Most Social Sons of Light. The same thing happened. You know, brother gets disgruntled, he leaves, he goes and starts another Grand Lodge. No arguments. Okay, you leave, you go. But don't you call back trying to recruit. See, if you should have had you in order when you left, okay? And this is what bothers me so much about brothers who go and organize themselves into a Grand Lodge, and you do it so backwards. You know, when I say you do it backwards, Grand Lodges don't have charters, people. Who chartered your Grand Lodge? No one charters a Grand Lodge. A Grand Lodge charters lodges. Okay? And then for you sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star, let me talk about you for a minute. Look, your organization as the Eastern Star, you are chartered by a Grand Lodge. Okay, you are chartered by a Grand Lodge. When I say chartered, I'm simply saying you are adopted by a Grand Lodge. Okay, and you work up under that Grand Lodge. All right, there's no such thing as a protection of a Supreme Grand Chapter or Supreme Grand Lodge. There's no such thing. I don't know where you guys come up with this. The only protection you have is the protection of a Grand Lodge and a Grand Patron. That's it. You get no other protection, sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star. That is the structure. That's one-on-one structure of Freemasonry Eastern Star. You have a Grand Lodge and a Grand Chapter. Once the Grand Lodge has been organized, it issues charters to the lodges. Then it adopts a Grand Chapter, okay? And that Grand Chapter issues charters to the sisterhood, to those chapters. But everything flows through the Grand Lodge. The Grand Master is the head of state. His word is final, okay? Grand Master word is final. The only appeal you get is when you file one with your Grand Lodge, okay? And it works its way up a chain. All right. Now, you must have that in writing too, because some Grand Masters are dictators. They would dictate to you everything they want done, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's not written down in your Constitution or bylaws that this Grand Master can be brought up on charges or anything else. It's not written down. It's not going to happen. Plain and simple. So I would hope, you know, that when you do that, because what happens is it destroys friendships. You know. When do you not take heed, respect will not follow you. Absolutely. You know, and what gets me is this destroys friendships. I'm going to tell you something. I had a friendship with a brother, real good friendship. I'm serious. I've been knowing him for close to, I would say, 25 years. I've been knowing this guy. He's a Mason. Been knowing for 25 years. That's a long time. Been knowing this brother. We had great conversations. We've talked. I've been to his home, slept in his bed, ate his food that he cooked, and he's done the same. Come to my home, ate at my table, knows my family well. That's true. Now, this person don't even want to speak to me. I see him, I speak to him, he wants to look the other way. But you're willing to throw away 25 years of friendship over a decision over your decision. It's totally your decision, it had nothing to do with me, it was all about you. See, this is the thing that gets me. How can you call yourself a friend, but you're willing to toss it aside based on a decision that you made and you didn't get your way? That's crazy. In other words, you're telling me you was really not my friend in the beginning. You was really not my friend in the beginning. That's just that simple. And this is something I'm quite sure has happened to many of you in this organization. You develop these friendships. People have come to your home. You've broken bread with them. You've done the thing, and then for some odd reason, based upon what somebody else has said about you, based upon their own decision, they have flipped, and you're wondering, damn, what did I do to you? And it's not about you, it's all about them. They were never your friend in the beginning, because when you talk about friendship, when you're talking about sisterly and brotherly love, it goes beyond one's faults, because we all got faults. We all got it. It goes beyond that. And when you're not willing to say, okay, you know what? We've had our differences. Let's come to the table, sit down and talk. When you're not willing to do that, it was never a friendship. It was never that. That person was taking from you and never gave you anything. And when the time came, they took their knife and they gave it to your ass. That's what they did. That's my own personal point of view, from what I've personally experienced, and I know. And that's the sad thing about it. And this happens to them, like I said, this probably happens to a lot of brothers and sisters of the craft. And it leaves a bitter taste in a lot of our mouths, because some of us quit and don't come back. I don't care what jurisdiction you're part of. This is what happens. People quit, they leave, and they don't want to have no dealings with the Order of the Eastern Star or Freemasons because of that. That's truth. And many people don't want to talk about that. They always want, it's good to talk about the great things we do, the brotherhood and what it should do and what it should mean. And it's great to talk about that. And I'm one to champion that conversation. But I want to give you something else to think about. When brotherly love and when you have lost the brotherly and sisterly love that we once had, when that is lost, how do you regain that? Because it's hard to trust another person that you've known for so long. And then they turn around and do you like that? No, it's tough. I'm not never saying that you can't enjoy their fellowship again, but it's going to be trust, because you're going to be looking at them with a side eye. That's how you're going to be viewing them. And that's how I take it. That's how I take it. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, we cool. I speak. When I see him, I don't turn away. I go over to him and let it be known that I see you. How you doing? Now, if you don't speak to me, that's on you. That's not my problem. And I believe that hurt people. I've said it often. A lot of people that are hurting don't know how to respond to the hurt. They lash out. They do some crazy stuff. He never was a friend. It was an acquaintance, which means let's go at any time. Think about that. Big Cooper, you know what, brother? You on to something. You're really on to something. And man, that... you don't even know. Greetings, Keon. What's going on with you? I appreciate you coming on. Who knows where I can get that hat that spells square with the light as an A. I don't know where you get that hat from, bro. I don't even know where you can get that hat from. That's different. Brother Lewis, how you doing? Brother Fitzgerald, how you doing? Welcome everybody that's coming on tonight. I hope that you're getting something from this, and I'm quite sure you've experienced some of the things that I'm talking about as far as where has the brother in love and sister in love has gone. We've lost it. It's something that I think that we need to really begin to think about across the board in various jurisdictions. If we are going to be this great fraternal order that we so love and talk about, we're going to have to really start checking ourselves across the board. And I say that to say this on the other hand. Those who are in leadership, when you know something is wrong and you don't say or do anything about it, you are the problem. I'm talking about to the grandmasters, past grandmasters, most Pusan sovereign grand commanders, past most Pusan sovereign grand commanders. I'm talking to those so-called presidents of generals of the various general grand Masonic congresses and councils of grand lodge. So I'm talking to those who are grand worshipful masters and you who have been elected to a position within your jurisdiction. When you see something that is wrong, I mean clearly wrong, and you don't say anything about it, but you let it go, you are the problem. If you see that a brother or sister is in clear violation of their bylaws, of the organization, you know that they're in clear violation, and you say nothing and do nothing, you are responsible. It's your fault. I've been around, I've heard people say, oh, well, we're never going to do that again. And you come back and do the same thing over again. This is why your organization is not successful. This is why your jurisdiction is failing, because you do the same thing over and over again after you've said, we won't do that again, but you come back and do it. And then you wonder why you're not successful. But that's the problem. You know, where have that brotherly love and sisterly love gone? You know, what became of it? You have to take the bitter with the sweet. I got that. I understand that. But when you do not hold up to the very thing that you say that you are a part of, now I have a problem. Because you've allowed something to take place and you knew it was happening and did nothing. You sat idly by and said nothing. And then you wonder what's going on. You're in violation of your constitution and you're in violation of your oath, in obligation. You know, I don't know what people come up with these scenarios. Like one sister told me, she said, we're under the protection of the Supreme Grand Chapter. There is no such thing. The only thing that can protect you as a member of the Order of the East Chapter is working with a Grand Lodge in the same state. You can't say that we're under the protection of blah, 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 and your Grand Chapter is way over and blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. Now, here's a kicker for you. Think about this here. A Grand Lodge can have a lodge in other states. Yes, a Grand Lodge can have and charter a lodge in another state. They can do that. And you're probably saying, well, how can they do that? Because the Grand Lodge issues charters. And that lodge works up under that Grand Lodge. Period. That's how they can do it. A Grand Chapter can issue another set of sisters a charter in another state. They can do it because that charter is from that Grand Chapter. Now, a Grand Chapter can't be up under another Grand Lodge in another state. No, they can't. And if I'm wrong, somebody need to call me right now and say, hey, Brother Hawkins, you're wrong on that. A Grand Chapter can be up under any state they want to. Not according to the information I read. Now, if you got something that's going to enlighten me, show me so I can be enlightened and share that information with everybody else, because that's not what I've come across. You know? Hey, the love still is there, but not as great as it could be. All right, I can get that. We are too busy looking at jurisdictions. Greetings, brother. Bethlehem Lodge number 12, checking in. What's up, MJ? I appreciate you coming on. You can only have a true fraternity in sorority if we have, yes, definitely integrity, definitely. Sincerity and integrity. Oh yeah, most definitely. I agree with you on that one. And then Masonic Q, what's up, 357? What's up, man? Congratulations, brother Keon. All right. What's good, brother? And brother Brandon, I'm at grand session right now. Brother Shahid. All right, all right. Enjoy your grand session, brother. Enjoy your grand session. Why was my comment retracted? What comment was that? Brother White, I don't see any comments. Uh, that's what you call an irregular. Okay. I see your comment, Brother White. It says that's what you call irregular, but I don't see any other comment that you posted that was oh, I see. Okay, 646 message retracted. That was on you. I'm not retracting any comments tonight. So that was on you. Your comment was retracted. I didn't retract your comment, Brother White. Something went wrong, laughing out loud. Hawkins, do ancient free and accepted Mason have reporting process for misconduct? If so, what is it? Well, I can only speak for where I'm at. I can't speak for all of the ancient free and accepted Masons. I can't do that. But I can tell you this, in this jurisdiction for which I'm a part of, we have a process. We have a process. We have what you call, we have our bylaws, of course, and then we have a John G. Jones code book. In this code book that we have, it lists protocols and procedures for everything we do and how you must take care and follow those procedures. So yes, we have that for our organization here, but I can't speak for everybody. Okay, Big Cooper. We as brothers of the craft sometimes fall victim to, oh yeah, frivolous speeches and slanders without applying our tools and what we have learned in the craft. It leads us down a road of bitterness. You doggone skip it does. I'm gonna tell you the truth, even for me. It makes me bitter at times. It really does. But because of the brothers that I've met and come across, I've had a ball. I enjoy them, and it keeps me going. It's because of some of you who I personally know, and we have conversations. You keep me going. Brother Michael White is one of them. You know, we have conversations all the time. I've never met this brother, but our conversation that we have all the time is legit. He tells me, Brother Hawkins, you know what? You're wrong on that. You may have to take another look at it. I can do that. That's not personal. That's really helping me to understand that, you know, maybe I misspoke. And if I misspoke, then I need to be corrected in such a way to where I can go back and review and say, okay, I did. It ain't complicated. It's the easiest thing you can do. That's where I'm at. So what else we got here? My good brother Tony Muhammad. Okay. Salam alaikum, brother. All right, when you hit me up whenever you have the chance, man. You know, we have each other's number. We sure do. So anytime. So as we continue to grow in this thing we call Freemason Order of the Eastern Star, we're going to have to start doing our research and understanding the craft, okay? Its structure. A lot of us don't understand the structure of Freemasonry. When we get so hell-bent, we're so willing to quit and go out and start another Grand Lodge so quickly without understanding the simple structure. We're quick to do that, you know, and that hurts. I'm not gonna kid you, that hurts, you know. But then you want me to accept you, you know. Now I would tell you this here, I try to get along with any and everybody, I really do. But even in my getting along, I tend to shy away. I speak, keep it cordial, and keep it moving. There's no disrespect to the other person, individual. But no, not when I know for myself. No, when I know you've done some foul stuff, no, we cool. I'll leave it where it's at. I don't have to throw you under the bus or say anything bad about you. I just let it be and keep it going. But when you come back and try to recruit members from my jurisdiction, for which I'm a part of, now we got issues. See, at first there was no issues. You need to go, do your thing, and kick rocks and keep it moving. But when you come back and try to recruit, no, that's when we got issues. So we want to start really considering what Freemason and Order of the Eastern Star is all about. And I would dare to tell you that some of you are very knowledgeable. Some of you really know the works, you know, and you need to start sharing that. I start sharing it with people because everybody is not going to get it. They're not going to get it. Everybody's not going to understand it. And that's just the truth. That is just the truth. I'm just scrolling through some of the comments, hoping everybody's doing well. I will be back. I will call you, brother. Oh, okay, that was Brother Lewis. All right, I appreciate it. Give me a hook. Give me. Okay, let me see. He says what? Let me see what he got right here. What happened? What I'm talking about, brothers Alex Fitzgerald, is that I know of a jurisdiction that's using the same name as another Grand Lodge that's already in existence. And I'm saying that to the newly formed organization, that is very wrong to do. I can't accept that. I can't accept that, and I know who you are, and I won't accept it. That's me. It's not speaking for my Grand Lodge or nothing, but I'm speaking strictly for me. That's how I feel about it. I can't accept you knowing that you are using the same name as another jurisdiction. And I know that Grand Master over there. I know him personally. I've spoken with him. And no, I can't do that. No, that's spot. No. Mm-mm. Nope. You just could have reorganized and used a whole nother name. But to use the same name, no, I can't do that. And then for the Sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star, for some of you not to even know your work, but you've been around for eons and you don't even know the structure of the organization. That's sad. You know, if you're Eastern Star, please learn the structure of the Order of the Eastern Star. There's nothing above your Grand Lodge. If your organization, if your Grand Chapter is working with or under a Grand Lodge, there is nothing higher than your Grand Lodge. Nothing. No Council of Grand Masters, no nothing. Your Grand Lodge is the highest entity in your jurisdiction or state, however you want to word that. Your Grand Chapter works under that Grand Lodge of State because they adopted you, period. Grand Matrons, you can't go over your Grand Master's head for nothing. The Grand Master is the end all to be all. That's it. You can't go over your Grand Master's head. That's truth. Look, you can look this up for yourself. I would encourage a sister of the Order of the Eastern Star to get herself a Maccas jurisprudence. And you guys are probably saying, Hawkins, why would you say that, Brother Tony Muhammad? You're telling the sisters to go get themselves a Maccas jurisprudence? Yes. You know why? So they can understand what they are a part of. Okay? They can understand the structure because a lot of sisters don't know the structure. Okay? Once they understand the structure, then they can get enlightened. Stop trying to hide so much from other people. You know, I mean, some things you just need to really explain. You know, I can't talk to you because, no, you can't talk to them because you don't know. Because it's something you've been taught for so long and it's been so wrong till it seems like it's right. That's where the issue comes into play. And we have to get up off that. We have to be able to educate our brothers and sisters of the craft. You know, do it in such a way that they will not be embarrassed when they're talking to someone. It's embarrassing to talk to a sister and she doesn't know. It's embarrassing to talk to a brother and he just don't know. He's been in an organization umpteen years. He just doesn't know. Hadn't been taught. I don't care what jurisdiction you're from, just haven't been taught. Some of us are too busy watching other jurisdictions while yours fall apart. You are. And it's just that it's not even complicated. It is what it is. It's not even complicated. You know. So look, it's been good for you coming on. I appreciate it, Brother White. I don't know why your message was retracted. That is something that we here don't really do unless you're really just going in and saying things that you normally don't say. But you're not that type of brother, so I don't know why it would definitely do that. But I'm going to check, and I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that. But I'm here. I'm calling. I'm here live from Vegas, man. I've had a great time in Vegas. I'm gonna tell you, Vegas don't sleep. Vegas don't sleep. Really. You know, I usually get out of bed about 6 in the morning, 5 in the morning. I crashed down at about 1 something. Got up, went outside, seen all of those people, and it's 106 degrees out there, blowing hot air. I said, baby, let's go. We got back in. We like, nah, we'll go out later. As a matter of fact, we're getting ready now to go get something to eat in just a few minutes. So we just got to get it in, you know, go and enjoy what we can. Greetings, brothers. Hope all is well. Yes, everything is well on this side of the world. You know, I'm hoping everything is going well with you. Just trying to get it in, you know, to bring back some of this sisterly and brotherly love that, you know, we've lost in the organization, the bitter taste that some of us have in the organization. I would definitely support you as you move forward and really begin to enjoy the craft in the order as it's meant to be enjoyed. But some of us is going to have to realize you got to cut out some of the craziness, literally. I glorify you often and remember you often. You have ever been mindful. Oh, I likes that. Okay. All right, Brother Papa. Boy, you spend some stuff out there. A brother or a sister just don't know. It is as bad as just don't care. Oh, I likes that. I likes that. I'm gonna have to read that one again, brother. Brother Williams. He says a brother or a sister just don't know. It is bad. It is just as bad as they just don't care. Wow. That's you yeah. They just don't know and they just don't care. And this is what's hurting the organization. This is something that I talk to the sisters a lot. You know, you need to learn the organization. Bring back some of that zeal, some of that for the organization, and stop just taking what people say as fact and find out for yourself. You know, don't be a follower just in the crowd. Yeah, I like to follow people. I do. You know, my grandmaster, he asked me to do something, I'm doing it as long as it's right. Period. But I'm not going to just blindly follow you. No. That could be detrimental to my life. I'm blindly following you. No, we can't do that. We have to do better than what we're doing. We have to be able to build relationships, truthful relationships, and grow with it. If somebody has said something or done something to cause you hurt, you need to be able to go to that person. It ain't personal. I'm letting you know that, look, what you did, I did not like. Period. And let it go and keep on keeping on. And I'm gonna send a big shout out to Brother Amos Cherry, his family. He's part of Mount Carmel Grand Lodge out of Los Angeles, California. He passed away last week. And I just want to let the family know, Brother Amos Cherry, that you know what, your brother, my friend, was dearly loved, and he's going to be dearly missed. Definitely sending a big shout out to that jurisdiction. From what I know, I've seen the video. You've done an outstanding job on the homegoing service of your brother, and you know we should to work in a fellowship and to do those things for those who have transitioned on. So big shout out to you. And I hope all is well with that jurisdiction. Also, if you're in New York and there's a blackout in New York right now, in Manhattan, I hope that you're safe with your family and loved ones. And for those who are on the south, who's in the south, on the coastal, New Orleans, that down in that area, I hope everything's going through. I hear that there's a hurricane going through that way, you know, and it makes you think, bruh. Sister, it really makes you think. You know, we gotta have to get our acts together. We're gonna have to do that. So, as we proceed to grow, we're gonna definitely have to do that. Yeah, call in the number. You want to call in, Ben Young? If you want to call in, that number is 619-985-1184. You need to get it in now, because if you don't, I'm getting ready to go eat in a little while. So you need to hit that up. You need to hit that number like ASAP. If you want to call into the show, only got a few minutes left. 619-985-1184 is that number. You're certainly welcome to call in, and we will have that conversation. So as we proceed to move forward in tonight's topic of brotherly love and sisterly love that is lost, it's just something I want you to think about. And stop trying to go over your grandmaster's head, sisters. You can't go no higher than your grandmaster. Grand matrons, the grandmaster's head of state. Grandmasters, please respect your grand matron. If she gets out of order, out of line, give a call, have a conversation with her. And I'm quite sure, more than likely, there's a misunderstanding along the way. I find that to be something. On vacation in Houston? Okay, well, give a call then, brother. Give a call. You're hungry too. Yeah, bruh. I'm about to go get some of this Las Vegas food, all you can eat or something like that. I have my past grand matron is here with me, Sister Irma Jane Smile. I have my sitting grand matron here with me tonight, and that is Sister Diane Miller. We're about to go get it in and see what we can do. It's still hot outside, still pretty warm. It's 106 degrees. Oh, okay, the signal is lagging. Well, being in Vegas, who knows? So look, I'm gonna cut it short right now. And Brother Fitzgerald, I thank you for letting me know that the signal is lagging. It's not coming out as it should. And I don't necessarily know why it's doing that, but let me check real quick. Let me see. Maybe I can catch a signal or something and see exactly what's going on with it. Yeah, I just got that word that the signal is lagging. Just got it. Need to check it out, see what's going on with it. Yeah, I see. I don't have many bars on this thing here, so yeah, the signal is lagging. So look, I'm gonna go, and I appreciate everybody who's come on tonight, and I'm hoping that all is going well with you and your family, as I've said once before. So I'm gonna cut it short and say good night to everybody. And I don't know why the signal is lagging, but there you go. So something to think about. Peace and blessings. Hey, Brother Stein. Brother Stein, I just got through talking about you. For those of you who don't know, Grandmaster William Stein from Joshua Grand Lodge just popped up. Just said peace and blessings, my brother. Enjoy Las Vegas. Yeah, we're going to talk soon, bruh. I'm so... I don't even have any words for that whole thing right there, man. That's crazy. That is so crazy, brother. I wish you well, Grandmaster, and I hope that situation works out for you and yours. And if I can be of any help to you along the way, I'm there for you, bro. And if all goes well, I'm supposed to be in Texas. Don't know exactly when, but I'll keep you informed there, Grandmaster, and we'll be talking. So, as always, I'm going to get something to eat. Peace, be well, and whatever you do, stay out the bushes and keep your light on. And my signal is lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. So, I'm out. Peace and blessings.